Welcome to Law Help Ontario. Law Help Ontario is a free service operated by the charity Pro Bono Law Ontario. Law Help Ontario is dedicated to serving low-income, self-represented litigants with civil matters. In so doing, it meets the legal needs of tens of thousands of vulnerable Ontarians that can't afford a lawyer and have matters that are not covered by legal aid. Law Help Ontario services are anchored in 3 court-based Law Help Centres. In Toronto, the centres are located at 47 Shepherd Avenue, Small Claims Court, and 393 University Avenue, Superior Court. In Ottawa, the centre is located at the 161 Elgin Street, Small Claims Court, and Superior Court. In short, the centres are where the litigants need them to be. The Law Help Centres offer 4 essential services: general legal information, court form completion assistance, summary legal advice from a pro bono lawyer, and duty counsel appearances at hearings. Since opening our doors in 2007, we've provided these services to over 65,000 clients that had nowhere else to turn. Law Help Ontario strives to strike the right balance between the importance of face-to-face help and the advantages of technology. A good example of this is our form completion service that utilizes special software to complete court forms that comply with the rules of civil procedure. The software is formally called A2J Guided Interviews, or A2J. A2J software acts as a virtual interviewer that gathers the facts needed to complete a court form. It generates a completed form that can be reviewed with a pro bono lawyer. A2J employs simple navigation and customizable learning tools to collect information from the user. This means that users do not need to be computer savvy. This is important because we know many users would prefer to complete court forms by hand, which is discouraged at the Superior Court and Court of Appeal. Many users lack skills or confidence to create their own typed forms with a word processing program. A2J solves these problems for anyone who feels comfortable answering plain language questions with a keyboard and a mouse. Users do not have to be trained to use a computer or word processor. Errors are reduced or eliminated. Forms are less likely to be rejected when they try to file them with the court. More clients are served. Time spent with the pro bono lawyer is more valuable. The justice system seems accessible, empowering, and fair. For court staff, judges, and masters, clients produce forms that are easier to read and understand. Forms comply with the rules of civil procedure. There are fewer repeat visits to the counter and adjournment of hearings because of inadequate material. A significant amount of human and financial resources are saved. For Law Help Ontario, staff and students spend less time advising on technical aspects of forms. Volunteer lawyers can easily review the information summaries and draft forms that A2J creates, enabling them to concentrate on giving legal advice. The Law Help Centres have the opportunity to serve more people. Law Help Ontario has many clients who want to speak with a lawyer as soon as possible. We understand that. But instead of meeting with a lawyer right away, we know that A2J helps to gather essential facts that are relevant to the client's legal issues. Let's walk through a simple example. A client attends Law Help Ontario and would like to move his action from Kitchener to Toronto. The client lives in Toronto and finds it difficult to travel to Kitchener. Before meeting with a lawyer, the client will sit down at the computer and will use an A2J guided interview to gather facts about his situation. A2J removes barriers to form completion. It allows self-represented litigants to easily complete professional-looking court forms that are ready to be filed with the courts. To proceed through the interview, the user simply types answers to questions. If the user needs guidance, pop-up menus with additional information can be displayed. At the end of the A2J interview, a summary of the client's answers and a draft of the court documents are created in one simple step. The final product is created in a Word document that can be easily edited. In the motion example, the A2J interview may take a person at least 20 minutes to complete the affidavit. It would take at least that long for a person to provide a lawyer with the exact same information in a face-to-face meeting. A2J promotes efficiency in that a lawyer can spend that time with another client. It also improves quality because important questions are always asked, answered, and addressed in any court document the client is advised to file. Pro Bono Law Ontario's goal to make all court documents available to self-represented litigants using A2J guided interviews is not complete. Additional funds are needed to continue its efforts. If you're interested in donating to this worthwhile cause, visit pblo.org and click Donate. Thank you for your time.